G'day again. Okay, we've got another update on the bug, and yes, it's taking a long time, but yeah, I live on a property and I've got disabled kids to take care of, so I only get nights to work on it, and some nights I'm too tired, and it's winter, and I have to light a fire and then wait for them to warm up, and so on and so on. And some nights I just couldn't be bothered. But anyway, we are getting there. Okay. Yeah. Made a decision. I was going to make fiberglass copies of the original guards. I didn't really want to cut up the original guards, but anyway, it's just too expensive. So that's what we're doing. Okay. On the back here, I've cut considerable amount off the guard. Where's the old guard? This, you can see it. See how much I cut off the original guard. And I've based it from this point here, which is the engine housing part. I'd previously put these pieces and rounded them, and what I did is try to keep the original shape. So I've taken this piece of cardboard, and which I put against there, drew it, cut it out, and then I put put the cardboard on there, and I cut it out, and then it was still, it sort of didn't look right. So I decided to take some more off it, flatten it out. This is sort of, should not almost go across level to the other guard. Anyway, I've got a shape that I'm happy with. This here, I just cut down the edge, and I cut that piece off, the piece that was coming out here, and just pushed it down. Now when you push it down, because you're trying to not keep interfere with that, so you're just pushing it down here, and in doing that it pushes in that way. So that sort of worked out good in a way, because I was able to then just put a clamp on it, hold the bend in it, and I was hoping to be able to cut the fold off this all the way around and just weld it on the bottom. Unfortunately, right at the most critical point where the actual curve is, it's rusted away. So yeah, I'll be able to use that bit, and I'll use this bit, and the rest I'll have to just make up myself. On the front, because there's no stepping boards going on this Baja, so I did it again, cut another template, put an arrow on it so I know which way's up, and I drew it out on the guard. I cut it out, and it didn't look right. It was sort of like it was level, but it looked like it was hanging down, if you can get what I mean. So I then it went up a sort of angle, So cut a bit more off it, put it back on, draw it again so that it curves around and sort of comes up a little bit. Yeah. And yeah, like the other end, I'll have to cut the curve off the offcut. Where's the offcut? Yeah, this one's okay. So I'll cut that curve bit off there, weld the curve under there. That will help, you know, to hold its shape, and also, yeah, you can't have sharp edges. So, and yeah, over here, bit of light, light up. I cut a piece of metal, clamped it on, welded it in place on the inside, drilled a hole for another mounting bolt just here, and yeah, now as you can see, I've started welding this edge on, so when I've gone all the way around with the edge, and I will then have to weld up the holes from the original tail light, and then once that's all done, then I'll take it up, clean it up. On here, there's a little bit of putty in here. This was there was a big hole in here. Went down there and along the bottom of the sill. And I haven't matched the shape of the guard properly, so I've put tape on the guard, scrubbed the body in there, and I bolted the guard on, and then also put tape on this panel, put tape on here. I peeled most of it off, and just force the putty in there so it matches the shape of the guard. So that will, when I peel it off, it'll be stuck to the body, and the tape will come off. So, yeah. Anyway, that's where we're up to. We've got basically all the body work done. I've got some black etch primer on it, and I'll go over the putty patches with a couple of heavy coats of 2-pack primer. I'll rub that again with some guide coat, and when I've got all that and I'm happy with that, I'll then give it another coat of primer. I've still got to scrub the other half of the roof. I was a bit disappointed in that when I scrubbed the roof back to metal, on this half of it, yeah, I found that it had had all these little dents in the roof, and I've had to putty the roof and reshape it, which didn't make me very happy, but yeah, but it had surface rust, so it had to be scrubbed back and treated anyway, so there was no way around that. Yeah, so that's where we're up to. And I'll get all these guards on. There's my bonnet, and I showed you previously that I shortened to match that, but that's a little bit out of shape in a couple of places too, so I'm going to get that to fit properly too before I paint it. Still a little bit of putty to rub back down the bottom, but we're getting there. Bye.